Hello and welcome back to Productive Dragons channel to Vlogmas Day 25. Merry Christmas to those who do it. Happy holidays for everybody else. And for all my Scrooges out there, bah humbug. Alright, we're going to start with Stickii. We have our Cute, our Pop, and our Vintage. Today is the last day of all this. Yay. Alright, so. Oh, cutie cutes. Cats. Okay. Alright, Pop is going to be clear, so where is my sheet? Ah, here we go. Ooh, nice. Those are pretty. Alright. And Vintage. Oops. I think this one's a clear one too. Yep. Ooh, that's nice too. Alright. Okay. All right. There we go. Our Cute, Pop, and Vintage. All in all, I love them all. So there is no clear winner today. I am going to give them all the #1 spot. They ended off with a bang. What do I think of Stickii? I love doing Stickii every year. I do the Cute, Pop, and Vintage. This year, I think Cute really pulled some out because normally, Cute is just cute and I'm okay with it. But this year, it's like, holy crap, I was hitting a lot of cutes for #1. So, all in all, not bad. I've always enjoyed Stickii. They seem to be a great sticker company. So, this to me is great. I love when they put these out, and I try to get them every year. So, hope you enjoyed it. All right. Next, as we have lost a lot of different ones, we're going to now twice Sheared sheep. This is the box for day 25. This is the last day. Holy crap, I'm kind of... What the... Ooh! We get a coffee cup. Ooh. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and love more than you will know. Winnie the Pooh. Yep, I can see that. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. Love it. So what did I think of twice Sheared sheep? I have to admit, I never heard of it. I was looking up stuff for advent calendars and trying to do different things. And when I saw one for knitting and crocheters, I thought, what the heck? Let's try this out. I'm glad I did. There's a lot of things in there I didn't know about. I was like, ooh, this is something interesting, new. I've seen something like this. And this is, a lot of things I absolutely love to try. So I loved them. I don't know if this was their first year or whatever, but this was definitely one that I would recommend. I don't know what you all think, but I would love to see that again. All right. Next we have K Studio, and this is the last day. This one, we got alphabet stickers. Okay. Interesting. Now, I did get a freebie. This was Halloween stuff. We had a few... Oh, excuse me. Let's put this out. We had some rhinestones. And we had this. Okay, I don't think these were double-sided, if I'm not mistaken. Nope. And we had this. And this one. We had a bookmark. Piece, another slice. Okay, we had those. Let me go ahead and pull these out. Little stickers. Cute. We have this coloring pages, and this. Okay. What did I think of K Studio? Now, this was supposed to be customized. I put in stuff, and to be all honest with you, I was not impressed. I was sadly not happy with it. I don't know where the miscommunication was, but what I thought and what I got just didn't correlate with each other. So this one I would skip. This one I was, you know, I mean, I got some interesting items, but when you customize it and you think of certain things, you would think, oh, well, you know, I'm going to get these items. It was a little saddening at times. Excuse me, Mr. Jasper, I need this. All right, this is the last day of Twisted Retreat, and it is also a book. So we got 4 books for Twisted Retreat. Okay. And this one is The Doll Maker by Morgan Sham. And we have this, the edging. Let me go ahead and read this off to you if I can. When Dawn Hydeguard, best friend Rose, is kidnapped by the doll maker, the crazy serial killer who creates art from women's bodies, she drops everything to find her, including her dream of becoming a doctor. With the help of a handsome new acquaintance and his mistress brother, they set off to find the killer. Although they quickly become friends, Dawn can't shake the uneasy feeling that the brothers know more about the murders than they admit. As more and more victims are found, murdered and displayed throughout town, Dawn must use her wit to find Rose before it too is too late. And before she too becomes the doll maker's next victim. So, there is the end pages. And let's see if we have... No, we do not have a picture of the author. So, sounds interesting. Twisted Retreat is only 10 days. And it shows up at the end. All in all, I liked Twisted. We got more shirts this time. We had a sweatshirt and a t-shirt, which was interesting. We got 4 books, which was great. One of the books I did read. I enjoyed it. The first book, Sleeping Among Wolves. I enjoyed that book. So that ended up being really good. I would try for Twisted again. I'm just that person. All right. Next, we have our... Now, this one's going to have a ton of... Happies, but we are going to see what day 25 is, and then I have a ton of freebies to show you. I don't know if they were freebies or not, but Old Glory is the name of this one. So today I have a spritzer with me because some of the things in there I need a spritzer for. So and Old Glory is red. Now, that's pretty cool. Okay. All right. It is a red this time, which is absolutely gorgeous. Misplaced it. Ah, dang it. Oh, there it is. See if we can get some red, a little bit more red on this side. Jasper, you're not going to come and help me, are you? Good. Okay. Alright. Alright, so this is Old Glory. So that was quite interesting. Now, I'm going to start bringing out stuff. We have got this, we got this, we got a sticker. Mind you, I haven't gone through all this stuff. We've got a notebook, but I don't know if it's, I don't think it's, no, it's not watercolor paper, so that's interesting. This is what I meant by I was going to have a spritzer because we've got this as well. Let's see here, Sedwick, okay. This is the person who has the shop. This is their thing, which I think is just adorable. Alright, this one I need to spritz. Okay, let that, while that's being spritzed, thank you for participating in the event. Hey, thank you. And then we have this lovely thing, which I think has watercolor paper in it. Yep, and we have this doggy swirl Santa, and this is some watercolor papers. Wow. And then we have a Dawn Doves maybe, and some more watercolor paper. So we have all this. So each color are 5 sets of 5 themes to celebrate Americans' history for our big birthdays. American heroes, American inventions, American beauty, American folklore heroes, and icons. Oh, now that was kind of cool. Alright, so we got that. We have some blue tape. We have some washi tape. Oh my goodness, we have more watercolor paper, and we have the states, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, there is a ton in here. Okay, I think I finally got everything out. I think, yes. That box went through hell and back. We have a pad of cold press. We have 25 daily prompts. Let's see if I can get the color on some of this stuff. So let's see here. Oops. Okay. There's one. There's that one. This is the blue. Ooh, that is a gorgeous blue. And there you go. The next one. That's darker than the first one. While I'm doing this, there we go. Okay. Ooh, now that one is going to be pink. Ooh, boy, is it ever pink. You cannot miss that. Interesting color. I don't think there's any names on that one, unfortunately. It's just Glowflake is what it's called. So, and then we have purple, which is the last color, and it's not going to get a box. And there is the purple. So, we got this little thing. I'm not quite sure if that'll... No, that's not magnetic. This is something bar. Lotion bar. We have a lotion bar. Nice. Okay. And then we have 25 daily prompts. So, oh, and a water container. Ceramic water container. That is definitely a nice one. Alright, so the 25 daily prompts were named after Washington, Davy Crockett, Abe Lincoln, G.W. Carter. Okay, that one I did not know, so now I know who that is. Wright, A.G. Bell, Singer, Fulton, okay, Addison, Yellowstone, the Great Smoky Mountains, Rushmore, Grand Canyon, the Natchez Trace, Johnny Appleseed, Paul Bunyan, Rip Van Winkle, Yankee Doodle, Pecos Bill, Statue of Liberty, Liberty Bell, Plymouth Rock, Mayflower, and Old Glory. They were all named after each one of these. What did I think of this? I absolutely loved it. I love the colors. The colors were absolutely gorgeous. Some of them I'm sitting there going, I don't know where they came up with the name of it, but still, it's some gorgeous colors. I absolutely am going to enjoy this. This was also part of it, so, and that's why there was magnets on the bottom of these, so they would stick. So it's nice that they are all in here. You can get some more half pans in here and put magnets on it, and it should work. I wonder if I can set this in here real quick. Yep, I can set it in here. It's not going to stick, but still, it'll be out of the way, and the cats won't get to it. But I absolutely loved it. It was really nice. Oh, we got a little pencil with it, too. So, this was absolutely gorgeous and interesting of all the stuff, you know, the freebies we got and everything. But all in all, I really liked it. I normally go for the dots because then I don't have much watercolors and all that, but I'm kind of glad I didn't get dots this time. It was half pans, and so I get to play with the colors more, and that'll be great. What did you all think of this? So let me know. I'm going to have to move everything because now we're going to go for everybody's favorite, or at least my favorite, has been for the past few years. I have made sure that I always get this. This is my favorite ink. You know, Diamine is one of the awesome inks. I love their inks. So, let me go ahead and get that last ink bottle out, which is, 30 millimeter. And day 25 is always the 30 millimeter. I'm always curious what they're going to end. I think last year they ended with a purple, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So I'm wondering what this year's going to end off with. Ooh, Mirth the Merry. Okay, and it is, I'm not sure what it is. Oh, Shimmer and Sheen. I just found it. So, like I said, these little bottles are 12. This is the big one, 30. This is your normal size diamond ink. And since I have shimmer in it, I know I'll be shaking this baby to death. Because as you see, all the shimmer's right there. Since it's been laying down. So let's shake this really, really good. And hopefully, hopefully, I can get shimmer. Because we all know I don't do very well with that. I have to say this year's inks have been interesting, which I will get that in a minute. Wow. I wasn't thinking that color, but hey, I'm not complaining. Wow. Huh. Interesting. I was not thinking this color, but there you go. So, here is the inks from Diamine this year. And we've had a few cool ones that just, like Dreamcatcher, Celestial Skies, Energy I liked. Burr was another one I liked. Frostbite was very hard to hit, but I got it. Let It Snow. Laurel was one that was like, okay, what color is supposed to be it? And as you see, it's all different colors. Gala was a good one. Antler was pretty good for a brown. You know, I have a friend who might want some ink from that. But all in all, I love Diamine's inks. They're, like I said, they're one of my favorites, so they're great to have. I am surprised that they did some yellows this year and other color, you know. But all in all, I did like this year's, you know, inks. It was very interesting. I was surprised with some light ones, but they're still vibrant. And that was the whole thing. So, all in all, I loved it. I really hope that you'd enjoyed this Vlogmas this year. What would you like to see next year for 2026? There are some certain repeats that I love, which is Stickii. I like getting all those. And I love getting the Diamine ink ones. But if you see something and you sit there and go, yes, I would love for that to come back, and they have it next year, would you like to see these? Did you enjoy this year's Vlogmas? Let me know down in the comments below. Like the video. And until next time, I hope you all are having a wonderful day.